you by ARC Network Live 365, the station where everyone deserves to be heard. The following program contains strong language and adult content. Listener discretion is advised. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
We'll do it live. We'll do it live. Fuck it. Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
Damn right the fucking thing sucks. Thank you, Bill O'Reilly, for that lovely introduction. As always, ladies and gentlemen, welcome FUBAR Weekly Show. We do this bad boy every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Time here in the United States. With me is my faithful assistant, Kato. No, Nicolio.
Nico.
Nico.
Hello, welcome.
How art thou?
FUBAR, welcome back. I'm telling you welcome, but it's really I'm in your office.
How you doing?
I'm good.
That's good.
Yeah.
I like that.
Good.
I'm getting like weird interference, but fuck it, I don't care. Turns out my TV is lagging a few seconds behind my phone. Hi, Roger. Hi, Nicole. Hi, dude I've never met. That's Tony Tesla. That is our guest this week. Day has been made.
You made Tony's day.
You absolutely did.
Hell yeah. Tony is a performer here in the Tampa Bay area, and you define yourself as a drag king.
Yes, I do.
Yes, you do. All right.
What's up?
Nothing. How was your week?
Pretty good. You said you had interference. I thought there was aliens.
No, I like how there's a hum. Hey, Maddie, can you hear a hum in the audio, or is it just me? No, not like that. Stop.
Sorry. My week has been good. I've been performing with K2 and Pepper, and we did a private party, and we performed 3 choreographed songs, which we worked really hard on, and it went really well.
Nice.
And we got a big fat tip from our client.
Nice.
And yeah, and that was nice.
In a literal term or a figurative term?
What do you mean?
Was it? Did he give you a big tip, or was it money?
It was money.
Okay. Just checking,
It was funny. And what else? And then I performed that same day with K2 twice, actually, because we had 2 gigs that day together.
Nice.
And yeah, that's it. Just been doing the retail thing because Black Friday is awesome.
Nice. Hang on, I want to see something.
So
the interference is on that microphone. Wait a second.
Oh no, it's my gay, isn't it?
No. It's not the gay. Yeah, I don't know what it is. But it's on your line.
Should we trade? Would that help at all?
Try something. Come on. Yeah, see, it just went
I'm
away.
gonna squirt boob juice everywhere all over me, like ah!
Yeah, I wonder if that mic is dying.
Aw.
It's all right. We'll give it a proper burial.
Are you going to flush it down the toilet and send it to a farm?
That's not how you're supposed to do it.
Do you flush it first or send it to the farm? Because I'm very confused.
It depends. Sometimes it could go either way. We'll go see if I have an extra microphone.
It's a fish farm.
Yeah, I don't have an extra one, so you have to deal with the hum tonight. So
Maybe.
maybe. What? Huh?
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 What?
I don't know. Oh, stop yelling at me. So, what did I do anything weird this weekend? I don't think so. I think this was like a real chill weekend. I worked at actually a pretty cool place in South Tampa, which was nice. Not anything fun. But I will say I have never seen so many titties not in a titty bar.
What do you mean? Where did you see titties?
All right, it's been a long ass time since I've gone to nightclubs.
Okay.
But I'm in this bar, and the way girls are dressing in nightclubs these days, I strongly approve.
Yeah, we're back to like the early 2000s handkerchief on a string style.
Oh, it was less than that. It was absolutely less than that.
I'm sure.
It was the girl at the place Sunday night. She was wearing a full body stocking
Okay.
and the smallest underwear humanly possible underneath it. So that, like, nothing was left to the
This was
imagination.
not a titty bar?
This was
Yeah.
not a titty bar. She was a patron. I mean, I completely support that style. I was digging it.
All right.
This wasn't an Ebor?
No, that's what's crazy. It was South Tampa. It was, well, not South Tampa, but Hyde Park,
Oh, sorority girls.
which is cool. Hey. Everybody watches movies and has their entertainment. I watch people. But it was like, it's
Sure.
been a hot minute since I've been in a nightclub by choice. And
What club were you in again?
it was a client, so I'd rather not say
Okay.
on
That's
the
fair.
air
All right. That's
because it was
fair.
a day job thing.
Oh, I gotcha.
So,
I gotcha.
but it was a trendier type place. Fairly new. You can figure it out if you know the area.
This is not how they dance
I
anymore.
do not.
No, that is not how they dance anymore. And that's the other thing that's weird is the place it wasn't like a dance club. It was like, I mean, they had a DJ, but there wasn't a dance floor. It was weird. It was fucking weird, but it was a good time. It was like the kind of place where if I had style or class, I would hang out.
Oh, okay.
Instead, I prefer seedy ass dive bars that are full of smoke and you can either get beer or whiskey and that's it. And you can't even pick a brand. It's like you order beer or whiskey and that's it.
They're house brand only.
If
be-
that, it's
don't be-
made in the bathtub out back or something.
Don't be picky.
The best kind.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you said you were from West Virginia.
I am from West Virginia originally.
Moonshine.
Yeah, from our dentist.
Wait, what?
What?
Your dentist makes moonshine?
I mean,
How do you think-
I've seen people from West Virginia, so I've seen what their teeth look like. So I mean, it kind of makes sense when you go that way.
only for the best clients. Best
Okay.
teeth.
Do you know a toothbrush
Have
was
all of
invented in
them.
West Virginia?
Oh no.
Because if it was invented anywhere else, it'd be called a teeth brush.
It's funny because it's true.
I know. Or it was invented in England. I mean, either way.
I mean, in England, they got a lot. They're just like crowded.
Yes. Maddie, how's the tooth situation down in Australia? They got teeth down there? Whatchamacallit? Okay, so I'm going to start off with the news before we even get into the interview part. I
Okay.
saw a news story this past week that really pissed me off. And you know, it takes a lot to like piss me off and confuse the shit out of me. So I'm going to read the headline. You figure out what state it's from. Utah woman's stepkids.
You literally
saw
just
her-
said it.
Fuck. I totted. I like went right in to read it and didn't even think. I'm awesome.
I was like, is
Fuck
this
yeah, I'm
happening
great. All right,
in
so it happened in
this
Utah.
state?
It happened in Utah. So forget the guess part. All right, fuck that. Shut up. Stop laughing at me. All right. So Utah woman's stepkids saw her topless. She may have to register as a sex offender. So it happened in her own home. Her and her husband were doing work in the garage and they didn't want to get their clothes dirty. So they took their tops off. She wasn't wearing a bra underneath. So in her own home, she is topless. And because her kids saw her topless, she is being prosecuted.
Yeah, sounds like Utah.
Yeah. Now there has to be more to the story, and they don't get into the other part. Nobody called the police. Child Services was involved in interviewing the kids for something unrelated to this, where I guess they said that she was topless, and then she got arrested after that.
How old are the kids?
Stand by. I'll read the whole article. Here we go. Salt Lake City, Utah. A woman charged with a crime after her stepchildren saw her topless in her own home is fighting the case that could force her to register as a sex offender, citing a court ruling that overturned a topless ban in Colorado. Attorneys for Tilly Buchanan argue the law is unfair because it treats men and women differently for baring their chests. Absolutely agree with that. They are asking a judge to overturn the misdemeanor lewdness charges and declare that part of the law unconstitutional. Judge Carapet, I got to turn this because I can't blind. Judge Carapet heard the case Tuesday, but said it was too important of an issue to decide immediately. She plans to rule in the coming months. Buchanan said her and her husband had taken off their shirts to keep their clothes from getting dirty while they worked in their garage in late 2017 or early 2018. When the children, ages 9 through 13, walked in, she explained she considers herself a feminist and wanted to make a point that everyone should be fine with walking around their house or elsewhere with skin showing. I thought you were playing with the titties. Her husband was not charged. They were both topless, and they were both not charged. It was in the privacy of my own home. My husband was right next to me in the same exact manner that I was, and he's not being prosecuted, she said after the court hearing. If convicted, she could be required to register as a sex offender for 10 years. Global movement advocating the rights of women to go topless, called the Free the Nipple campaign, hashtag Free the Nipple, has both mixed success fighting similar ordinances in parts of the country. So she was in her own home and topless. So like if her kid walked in on her while she was like in the shower, like she could be charged with a crime.
Shame.
Seriously. It's fucking ridiculous is what that is.
Have to wear like a full one-piece bathing suit at all times. Never take it off.
See, if that was the case, I would purposely get my wife and kid, or my wife, the bathing suit that's like a naked woman.
As much as I love Free the Nipple, and as much as I want everybody to be topless and our chests to be treated equally, if the script was flipped and it was the stepdad who has exposed himself to the kids, nobody would be batting an eye saying that he was a sex offender, or nobody would be questioning that he was a sex offender. They would be like, yeah, totally sex offender.
True. But the flip side is he was bearing his chest. She was bearing hers. She was the only one charged.
Right. But this is making a point because a female is being charged as a sex offender. But I'm saying if the script was flipped and the male was being charged as a sex offender and he was the stepdad, then nobody would be batting an eye. Everybody would just agree with it and just be like, yeah, he's totally a sex offender for exposing himself to his stepkids. To me, I don't think she should be charged as a sex offender, but there is a line that needs to be drawn where she is not their mom. She is not random, but she is a different woman that gave birth to them.
Well, yeah, but you also don't know what the full dynamic is. I mean, if the kids were,
that's why I was asking how old the kids are.
Yeah, but the kid, if the youngest one is 9, she could have gone and come into their life when that kid was just a baby.
Or she could have come into their life 2 years ago and they already know who their mom is and know better than
Correct.
to look at her in that sense.
Correct. But then again, I mean, to me, it's in your own home. I mean, if you're going to run around naked in your own home, I mean, my kids have seen my wife topless.
But they've
seen me topless.
But they're also her kids and your kids.
True.
And like you've all seen each other like in nudity since birth. Well, at least you've seen your kids.
Yeah. I mean, I have a stepdaughter and I don't think she's ever seen me naked just because I don't even want to see me naked. So I'm not going to run around. She's seen me run through the house in a pair of tighty whities though. But then again, pretty much everybody I know has seen me run through somewhere wearing nothing but a pair of tighties. So that's not that big a deal.
I haven't yet.
You don't want to just picture like 300 pounds of chewed bubble gum with some hair stuck to it.
Ew.
There you go. But not even like a Robin Williams wool sweater type hair covering, just like randomly placed in weird places.
Like you rolled in a ball.
Yeah, there's like a patch over here, a patch over there. It's really weird. It's just whatever.
This is my favorite time of the week.
Matt says they generally have teeth unless you're on meth. That's true. It's like the same here. I'm guessing it's from Ohio. Fuck you, Utah. All right. Okay, so I have 2 questions here. One, she has to register as a sex offender. I thought that was for life and forgot a second question. Apparently in Utah, if you're a sex offender, you're only a perv for 10 years with certain crimes. It does say that it was a misdemeanor. So I guess a misdemeanor sex offense charge carries a registry of 10 years. I always thought if you're on the registry, it's just like,
So who decided
Same.
to call her a sex offender?
Well, she's not a sex offender yet because she hasn't been convicted.
Well, who decided to start this hubbub?
Well,
Was it the neighbors who saw?
it wasn't the neighbors.
Kids?
It wasn't the neighbors. So let's see. That same month, the highest court, because it actually said in here. It said in here that the way it was found was Child Protective Services were
investigating because
something else.
I want to know what that something else is.
Yeah, I feel
because
like that's a huge
and that's the
part of
thing.
it.
No article I found has touched on that. So there may be another issue. But at face value, even with stepkids, all right, yeah, whether you should or shouldn't, it would obviously be on a case-by-case basis, family-by-family basis, because some families are fine with that. I know people who like just walk around naked, like they'll answer the fucking door naked. anytime it's that though, you'll find it's never somebody you want to see naked. So I won't just
one
like
hell of a tip for the pizza man.
seriously. Well, the pizza man might give the tip. You never know. I've watched them videos. It's not delivery. It's a porno. But like to me, if you're naked in your own home, whatever the situation is, it's not like she was like bouncing her titties off the kid's face.
There's more to this story that we don't know, and therefore
Correct.
I cannot make an accurate
Correct.
judgment.
But on face value, based off the information given, if she was just in her garage and her kids walked in there and she was topless, I mean, I don't see a problem with that. I mean, call
So
me
she
weird.
was just topless when like the CPS people just came.
No. The kids were being interviewed and they told CPS
Oh,
about
they
that
just,
incident.
like,
They probably asked them,
mentioned-
"Have you ever seen your stepmom naked?"
I mean,
They may have asked that direct question. That information's not here. But
Objection, leading question.
seriously, to me, if someone's in their own home, they should be able to essentially do anything they want. If they want to walk around naked, if the guy wants to walk around with his donger out, I mean, if that's what's accepted within that family, then so be it. My father-in-law, like, he's never done it in front of me because I would like probably lose my shit because it'd just be weird. But like, he walks around his house naked when there's nobody else home, like when no outsiders home. Like my kids have seen him naked because he changes into his bathing suit in the back corner of the yard. So like, if you look out the window at that moment, it's not like he like helps them with their homework leaning over the kitchen table with his dick out.
right.
But
No, he's comfortable in his own house
He's
within the walls of his house.
Exactly.
And his property. Yeah.
exactly, and it creeps the fuck
Yeah.
out of my kids. But so to me, that is 100% cool. If that's your thing, it's your house. You want to
Yeah.
walk around with your titties out, walk around with your titties out, have fun. But as long as there was no, funny business going on, she was just standing there naked doing whatever in the garage. That to me, that's like, and the husband's not being charged. That's the problem. Is that inequality.
Yeah.
Look at me taking a stand for women's rights.
I agree.
Free the nipple. It's probably because I'm a pervert and I like boobs. Just going there. Desk titties.
This today.
Desk titties.
Every time you say free the nipple, I'm like, "But it's right here."
Yes, it is, because we are firm believers in
The hashtag FUBAR Desk Titties was shadow banned on Instagram.
Was
Was?
it really?
There's only like 3 posts, but none of them come up.
Titties is a curse word.
Did you try spelling it titties?
It's TIDDAY is how I spell it.
Titties.
I spelled desk TIDDAYS. Today's.
That's why I said it after my
Yeah.
when I had my wisdom teeth removed.
Today's.
I was married to my wife for a month and I had to have wisdom teeth removed, and I was high as fuck after on the anesthesia, and I was telling all the women in there that they had nice titties. I remember saying, "Y'all has nice titties." It was fucking funny.
Today's.
Titties.
Today.
Y'all have nice titties. Like I remember saying it. So speaking of boobs, I got a question for Tony.
Yes, hi.
Here it comes.
Oh,
I
God.
know it's coming.
Wait.
Me too.
Somebody wrote that?
I know it's coming.
Maddie says, speaking of boobs, I got a question for Tony.
Oh, I didn't see
There's
that.
always one that's got to ask that question.
No, it's coming. It's coming.
It's coming. It's
coming.
It's coming. Oh,
We're
it's
waiting.
coming. Oh, that's horrible.
Oh.
Oh,
Do you want to hear about Florida Man story while we're waiting about Australian Man?
yes, because I have other stories. One ties in with that. Oh, hang on, stop.
Oh, okay.
Slow your roll. You're a drag king, so you're a woman who dresses as a man. How many rolls of duct tape does it take to hold those norks flat? I love the
That
use
is-
of the word norks.
Oh my God.
Australia. Oh, wait, hang on. I got to read this again to make sure.
You are Can you read upside down?
Nicole can write upside down.
Yeah,
So
look at
how
the
many
wall.
rolls of duct tape does it take to hold those norks flat? Love that
Honestly,
word.
I have used up to half a roll of duct tape for one go before.
My only question is, doesn't that fucking hurt when you take it off?
You stop feeling it after a while.
That's what she said.
No,
Justin
it really
says,
doesn't.
nice vape. Rip it on camera, please.
Nah.
Slow mo though. Slow mo. Oh,
It burned a little.
yeah, a little bit. What flavor is that?
Buzzberry.
What's the buzzberry?
Buzzberry is a flavor from Moon Mountain in Brandon, Florida.
Watermelon and menthol.
Yes. Oh, wait, no, that's Vapor Trail. That's
Yeah.
why it burned. Yeah, watermelon menthol. I switch between watermelon menthol, the Vapor Trail, or the Buzzberry, which is berry flavored. No menthol.
Norks.
Norks.
Sorry.
We are hung up on the word Norks, Maddie. Maddie, Norks. I'm going to use that from now on. I'm going to use Norks. Is that like a regular slang thing in Australia? Is calling titties Norks?
Desk Norks.
Desk
Desk
Norks.
Norks.
Wait, hang on. That makes me think now. I got to find the lyrics to this song.
Nork sounds
So
like
ripping off those repeatedly, I'm guessing you don't have piercings. And does that end up having an effect on tenderness feeling later on?
I don't, but actually I know somebody who does, and they just put gauze over it, and surprisingly, no.
No, it doesn't.
It
change your
doesn't
sense
change any kind of
your sen-
sensitivity. No,
I didn't
they're
think
very
it would.
tough.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't think
like
it
you
would.
can breastfeed. They're very tough.
Children bite nipples. So
Okay, so you going with the word Norks.
Gross.
There is a song, 99 Words for Boobs.
it sounds like 99 red balloons.
Yes, it is actually. So
okay.
I'm not going to play the song because the gods of
Juke and media.
YouTube of Juke and Media will come get me. So I'm going to sing the lyrics. All right. So you're going to get Rod half-ass singing, and I suck at it. Jugs and orbs and darts and gourds, Elmer Fuds and bouncing Buddhas, sweater stretchers, lung protectors, beach umbrellas, frost detectors, Scooby snacks and snake-eyed dice, Jello molds and high beam lights. Every day I probably use 99 words for boobs. Humpty dumplings, Hardy boys, double lattes, odes to joys, Hooters, shooters, physics tutors, Bobsy twins and bold commuters, double WMDs, MREs and PFDs, Snow White dwarfs, Picasso cubes, 99 words for boobs. Gerber servers, holy grails, whoopee cushions, humpback whales, flying saucers, traffic stoppers, super big gulps, double whoppers, pillows, billows, Don DeLillos. I don't get that one. Soft serve cones and armadillos, pimped out hubcaps, inner tubes, 99 words for boobs, midget earmuffs, warming globes, strobes and probes and frontal lobes, knockers, honkers, knickerbockers, smurfs and screaming yellow zonkers,
Oh my god.
tannin, cannons, Mr. Biggs, big bad wolves and porky pigs, jogging partners, saline noobs, 99 words for boobs. This is good. Hang on, we're not done yet.
Next page.
2-point jumpers, Bambi's thumpers, rubber baby buggy bumpers, rutabagas, Chi Omegas, Schwag the showgirls show in Vegas, Congo bongos, bowling pins, fast pitch softballs, Siamese twins. Your claims on breast obsessed are true. We're quite a pair because I'm a boob too. For some reason, that last line fucked my rhythm up. So there you go. There's 99 words for boobs, but Norks was not on there, and it
No, it
should
was
be.
not.
Norks should be on there.
Should be 100.
Absolutely. Okay, there we go. Norks is the 100 word for boob.
Gotcha.
That was fun.
I enjoyed that.
Yeah. So going back to the question, no, Maddie, the application and removal of the tape does not affect operation of said equipment.
Surprisingly.
Yeah, I'd be surprised. Like fucking pulling off a Band-Aid can hurt like a fucking bastard.
You just gotta rip the whole like chunk,
Oh,
the whole foot long chunk at once.
Do you put something over your nipple to like at least protect that?
No, I ain't a bitch.
Fuck yeah. God damn. Tough broad. Jesus. That's actually frightening.
It would just keep it from sticking as well. You don't want to like pop a titty on stage,
That's true.
get somebody fined.
That's true. Or if you're in Utah, go to jail.
Violation of
Polk
the
County?
laws.
In
Oh, Utah.
Utah.
because
Oh,
we
no,
we can't.
Also Polk County.
Yeah. Polk
Oh,
County.
okay. Yeah. We can't. Sorry,
Can't what?
I don't remember what he was gonna say. Something about boobs. I forgot.
In Utah.
Yeah,
Utah.
we can't show our boobies in Utah
I can.
because
Mine
you're
are actually big.
you're a boy.
Dude, yeah.
They have pasties that look like nipples, and I think that's brilliant.
Oh my god, I saw those
That's
at the
fucking
Todd.
awesome.
Huh?
I saw those at the Todd.
Yeah, they have. So they have the sticky ones that just are like printed, and then they have like silicone ones that are like 3D like this. And I'm like, that's kind of funny.
If I put my fake nipples over my real nipples and went out on stage, would it be illegal?
Probably not.
Oh.
Maybe if there was the silicone ones, but if he was the flat tape ones, probably not.
Yeah,
Because then it would be like,
pizza pasties. All right, so Maddie sent me this picture. Norks, this is Urban Dictionary. Norks, breasts, Australian slang, derived from the prominent udders on the cow used to advertise Norco, New South Wales North Coast Dairy Cooperative. Used in a sentence, and Matt's going to hate me for this one. Crikey, check out the Norks on that Sheila. See, Maddie, somebody else used crikey besides the Irwins. Last night he was messaging me last night and he said, fuck the Irwins. And I said, well, maybe. Is Bindi 18 yet? That was horrible.
she's cute.
Didn't she get
I
married?
don't even know what she looks like. All I know is his daughter's name is Bindi. And she was on Dancing with the Stars a couple years ago.
Oh, I didn't know that
That's
part.
more than I know.
I know, what's his name? Robert, the son.
Yes.
I follow him on like Facebook and stuff.
Oh.
Yeah. What'd you say?
I said there's a son.
Yeah, there's a son, a daughter, and a dead dad. Oh, it's fucked up. Sorry. I guess there's a wife
Oh,
too.
sounds like my life. Yeah, no, just ignore the wife.
There's a
She
wife,
doesn't
too.
exist.
Oh, but speaking of the Irwins, today in Florida man history, last year, Florida man jumps in a crocodile pit in St. Augustine Alligator Farm after hours. He actually did not.
Crikey.
He actually did not jump in it. He was trying to break in and fell through a roof into the alligator pit, and he blamed his experience on drugs.
Hey, at least he lived.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess that's a good part, but depending on what that that gator mangled on him, you may not want to live after a while
Yeah.
because you could be half the man you used to be.
Oh.
Aww.
Aw.
Sent you a message. Okay. So what other Florida man stories do you have? Is that the only one? Or?
I have another Florida man story that also happened last year. And Florida man stabs a woman with a fork over an undercooked potato. It's a good reason.
Fucking potatoes.
I
Don't
added a
mess
new
with my
segment.
potatoes.
I added a new segment to my history lesson for the day.
Okay.
Because I was a little short on information.
You were short?
And
You're
didn't.
adorable.
No, but so I usually do a today in history, a holidays, and a Florida man story. But since I was a little short on some of those, I also wanted to say happy birthday today
To
some
who?
famous people.
Who?
To Tina Turner.
All right. She's got
Who-
legs.
She got legs. You know how old she is?
If I had to guess, I'd probably say 77.
She was born in 1939.
Do the math for me.
Fuck. I'm bad at math. Also, Charles Schwab. Not Schwab. Sorry, Schultz. Charles Schultz is what I meant to say.
Well, he's dead.
Yes, he is dead, but it's his birthday today. He was born in 1922.
Wow.
Yes.
So 1939, you said?
Yes, for Tina Turner.
80. She's 80 years old.
80 years
Wow.
old.
80 years old.
Still
Still kicking
kicking.
ass.
Yeah.
Still kicking ass.
That's true.
Who else?
Yes.
Still rolling.
That's it for the birthdays.
Okay.
But today's cake day. Happy holiday.
Yes, I saw that.
Today's cake day.
Cake by the ocean.
And
I'd explain to my wife what that meant.
I didn't know what it meant either until somebody performed it and did pelvic thrusting, and I was like, oh.
So that's what she meant by let them eat cake.
And then also today in history it's not Thanksgiving, but it's almost Thanksgiving. So obviously today's date falls on Thanksgiving sometimes.
Yes.
And so in 1863, Abraham Lincoln was like, hey, the last Thursday in November is going to be Thanksgiving. But then in 1941, FDR was like, nope, it's going to be the fourth Thursday of November.
Okay.
And then in 1942, Casablanca premiered.
Nice. I
That's
love
it.
that movie.
Yeah, I don't. It's overrated.
Think it's overrated?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I watched it twice actually in its entirety, believe it or not, just to
When-
like make sure.
when you think of what it was at the time it came out, it was a remarkable movie.
Still haven't seen that.
Really?
Yeah.
It's all right.
I'm the worst for old movies.
Yeah. They're worth seeing. Definitely. Even if you're not into it, it's worth seeing at least once.
Oh no, I just am too lazy.
Oh, all right. I can accept that.
They were playing it at Bellagio, that's why I watched it.
All right.
And it was on while I was working, and I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I might as well watch this.
All right.
And then I'm like, wow, he's kind of a womanizer. The character.
Hold up. Last Thursday and fourth Thursday, isn't that the same thing? No, actually, if the first day of the month is a Thursday, then there'll be 5 Thursdays.
I was thinking the same thing, so thank you.
Yes. Math.
Listen, it's hard for me not to fail every math class, so I'm gonna need some help.
All right. Maddie also says, fuck everyone who uses the word crikey for anything, anytime. Crikey.
What if I use it non-ironically in American?
Ooh, that's up to him. So question for you. All right. Now I'll remember not to read the state name in this. What state did this occur? Camel, cow, and donkey found roaming together down a highway in this state. What state? You could probably see the computer from this.
I can't. I would not pay attention on purpose. What was it? A camel, a donkey, and what?
A camel, a donkey, and a cow. Sounds like the beginning of a bad joke. A commie camel, a commie camel, a commie cow, and a commie donkey walk into a bar.
And it hurt.
And it hurt.
New Jersey?
No, I'm going to say Florida because it sounds like they escaped a manger scene.
That would be that's good actually. Yeah, true. You know what? We'll get to that in a minute.
Okay.
We'll talk about Thanksgiving and holidays and stuff.
Okay.
It happened in Kansas.
Oh, okay.
A camel, a donkey, and a cow roaming down a road together, and there's a picture of it. And they're adorable. Look at that.
Oh, they are cute.
By the way, baby goats are absolutely fucking adorable.
Oh my god, I got to pet one.
Did it go? Ah.
Yes. And then it tried to climb on me.
Oh, good.
Worth it.
Now, what state did this occur? Deputies, half-naked man makes a mess all over an elementary school. Now, what I will tell you is, before I get into the article, the mess was he smeared cake frosting all over places and feces.
I was about to say a delicious mess, but never mind.
No, it started off that way, but it ended kind of shitty. Where
Tampa.
Close.
Florida.
Pinellas County.
Oh.
I'm sorry, no, Apopka up near Orlando.
I've been there. I've been to Apopka. There's a 7-Eleven
but
there.
the whole thing, like what this guy did, is like fucking ridiculously crazy, and there's some craziness in here. So why? That's the question. Seminole County Sheriff's Office still has not really been able to answer. After deputies said a Florida man broke into Bear Lake Elementary School on August 25th in Apopka. The principal saw it first the next morning, and he called the school resource deputy, who said the signs of a break-in were obvious. Christian Shea, 25, is accused of spreading cake frosting on a teacher's desk and leaving handprints of human excrement on a window ledge. That's not all. Deputies went room to room. They say there were shoe footprints in frosting and bear footprints too, like as in bare feet, not bears. Like brr.
Okay, very confused.
Investigators found a stapler in a toilet and a TV remote covered in, well, yeah. After that, deputies came across a child's sweatshirt with more frosting and more poop. And then the report details all sorts of nasty handprints and footprints Shea is accused of leaving on his way out. Yes, that was my sexy voice. Insult to injury. Why not? Deputies say they found one of the school's laptops in a trash can, dirty underwear dangling from the roof, and they watched surveillance video of Shea make his getaway half naked from the waist down. According to the arrest report, 2 school employees recognized him as the same man who broke into the school twice before, and they identified Shea in a photo lineup. He was arrested at his home November 22nd, as the report states. Shea identified himself as the man in the video, and he blamed his actions on marijuana that was laced with an unknown substance. That unknown substance was you being a fucking asshole. That's what it was laced with.
Seriously.
Is frosting a code word for some sort of salty, wet cream? I don't know. I don't want to know.
I mean, I guess if it's white.
He watched Zach and Mary make a porno.
I have not watched that, surprisingly, when I found that it wasn't actually a porno.
It's not a porno,
No,
but
it's
there's
not.
tits. Katie Morgan's real boobs are in it.
Really?
Yes,
I don't know who Katie Morgan is.
she is a porn star.
Oh, well, then everybody's seen
Oh.
them. And I've probably seen them before.
I had no idea that there were actual porn stars in it, but I have seen it. Speaking of porn stars, have you ever seen Zombie Strippers?
No, but it
It
sounds like
has
something I would totally
Jenna
watch.
Jameson trying to act.
I want to watch that because I
Young
heard
Jenna
of it.
Jameson or late
Well-
model Jenna Jameson, because I don't like the way she looks now. It's
Pretty
actually she's pretty repulsive now.
It's
Actually,
actually
sad.
produced by the dude who played Freddy Krueger.
Robert Englund,
I'm here.
Mhm. He
No
has his
shit.
own little
porn
production company.
Damn. Well,
No, you have to watch it.
And
It's a classic.
it's so sad because she was so fucking cute back in the day, and then now she looks like a fucking fish in a wind tunnel. Yeah, exactly.
She frosted me like a fucking cake. Sorry.
Cake by the ocean.
Ooh, two things that shouldn't go together. Those two mentionings of cake.
Seriously. But that's how we do here.
It's cake day.
I like cake.
It's cake
'Cause I'm
day, and
fat.
because of the guy with the poop.
The peep and the poop. The peeps and the poops. Did he make a cocky
Is
in the
that what-
bathroom?
Is that what the marijuana was laced with?
I
Fucking
guess.
peeps?
Now, speaking of things laced with things, I brought something in because Nicole brings me weird shit to taste, and I taste it usually because I'm a good sport. But I found these. This is my turn. I found these in Wawa.
I'm so excited.
I am too.
Have them go everywhere.
Why not? You don't want ants?
Is that why it's called bukkake?
No.
No, that's what Maddie said.
Oh, must be.
Yes.
What is called bukkake?
Oh,
Okay,
Yeah,
now
right.
these are
It's
supposed to be
different.
different flavors, and I can't tell. Well, the one's darker red and one is lighter red, and they're kind of stuck together.
I hope I don't get
They're supposed to be like
tamarind.
gummy bears.
just don't give me mango and we're good.
I don't know. There's no way to fucking tell.
Are they all the?
Yeah, take one. They're like all stuck
What the
together.
hell?
I don't know.
They're all red.
I know. Nicole, don't eat it yet.
Smells like butts.
Okay, so these are Panditas Extreme Heat Spicy Gummy Bears.
They smell weird.
Say one.
On three.
Please
Ready?
don't be mango.
3. It's like sugar coated. They're sticky.
Mhm.
It's spicy.
Is
Ta-
it?
tastes like ass. Don't like the flavor. Pretty gross.
Have you ever licked a car window? Because that's exactly what it tastes like. Don't ask. Don't ask questions.
No? You sure?
This
Mhm.
tastes
You
like
don't-
if you lick a battery,
Matt.
like a battery acid by accident.
Mm-hmm.
This is fucking gross.
I don't taste any spice, but it's definitely got a weird.
I
There's,
got tamarind, and it's my least favorite
I think
flavor.
that might be what mine is.
there's spice in there. I mean, it's not like it says extreme heat. Definitely not.
Not even close to extreme.
No, I've tasted extreme heat.
I'm gonna eat the second one that was stuck to my original one.
Ah, rude. Doesn't even say what.
It doesn't have like a guide, like a Jelly Belly guide that tells you what's
It
what.
says chili pepper powder.
Oh,
Okay.
Ooh, spicy.
ooh.
Do you need to wipe your hands?
I will
Okay.
taste the second one just to be sure that I hate them.
I like the dark brown one, whatever color it is, better than the light red one.
I'm just infuriated that like the mango is in a different color.
Do
Choose to avoid it.
you not like mango?
This.
Oh,
Oh fuck.
don't die.
Ugh.
Did the second one taste worse?
It tastes.
I like the dark
It
one.
tastes like toilet cleaner.
All right, now I have questions.
Don't ask. It's. I'm gonna bring these home and feed them to my kids.
Do it.
Hey, it's by the Bimbo Group.
Hey, El Bimbo! Dun, 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 dun.
I thought they made bread. We always had these bread carts that
Yep,
said Bimbo,
Bimbo bread.
Bakeries.
Yep, Bimbo
Yeah.
bread. But the song, you ever see the movie Police Academy? The Blue Oyster Bar? No, have you seen it?
No.
There was the series of movies, Police Academy, and they always ended up in this like gay leather bar. And the song that played every time they were in there, I finally learned the name of it. The name of the song is El Bimbo by Bimbo Jet.
I don't think I'll ever eat these again.
Yeah, no, they just.
No.
I tried to give it a good college try, and I tried one of each color because I actually can differentiate through different colors.
Almost as gross
Yeah,
as that
describe the
grass
latest
jelly
one.
drink.
I love grass jelly drink.
Thank you. Thank you. I
How
made
dare
him.
you? And white squash drink.
What is it?
White squash drink.
I don't know what that is, but I like basil seed drink.
Yes.
That one wasn't
So
bad.
good.
That one was that the one that tasted like flat Coke?
No, that's the grass jelly.
The grass jelly. Okay, the grass jelly tasted like flat Coke. The drink itself was good. The jelly part, gross.
The basil seed drink was the one that looked like little chia seed things.
It's almost
Yeah.
floral.
Mhm.
And looking at it reminded me like tadpoles, or actually
Yes.
look at
Yes.
frog eggs.
Oh, whatever
It
flavor
really
this one
does.
is isn't so bad.
Yeah, which shade of red was it?
The brightest one, which I'm assuming is the mango, because that's
Oh.
kind of what it tastes like.
I just don't like.
Yeah.
no bueno as far as I'm concerned.
No. That's because some Hispanic people like to put chili powder on mangoes, and so they decided that it would be a good
I could
idea.
get down with that, but
I
just
don't.
there's something in
I
this
don't.
that I don't. I like spicy and sweet together. I actually like Mexican chocolate candies that have chili pepper in them. That's good
Heck
stuff.
Yes.
Good stuff.
Yes. I used to make chili pepper brownies.
Ooh,
Throw some cayenne in them.
yeah. See, I can get down with that shit.
Nick
Mhm.
says Tony doesn't think anything is spicy.
It's true.
Do you know Nick?
That's my fiance.
Oh, okay.
Would you care to come to the Hot Mess show and give one of those wings a try?
Yeah.
Do you know what that is?
Do you know how hot they are?
Is that the one where it's the interviews with the wings?
Yeah.
No,
Yes.
no, she's thinking of
Oh,
First
oh,
Feast.
oh,
Feast.
oh,
yeah, thinking of hot
Yeah.
ones. Okay, no,
Yeah.
because they do it. This is they use actually one of the sauces from them. It's 5 million Scoville unit.
I'd do it.
And the way it's set up, it's comedians usually do it, but at the end of the show, there's always some extra wings, and whoever wants to try it can try it. But it's comedians have to eat 3 of them, and you do 5 minutes of comedy, eat the wings, and then try and do 5 minutes. I was unsuccessful in my second 5 minutes because my nose wouldn't stop running.
That's when you just like grab some tampons and just stuff them up there.
I like it.
Actually, Maddie, it's 5.5 million Scoville unit.
What is
Which,
that? Carolina Reaper? What level is
well,
that?
Carolina, the hottest known pepper in its natural state is about 4 million at its hottest. this
so
is
they just
hotter than
seep
that.
This stuff.
It's ghost pepper extract. Well, Carolina, I think it's Reaper extract.
I'm down.
All right. Next time they do one, we'll go hang out, have fun, watch the show, and I'll tell them to have one for you.
Yes.
Because you say you could take it. Now, when I did it, it wasn't bad eating it. It was the after effects that were bad. My stomach was burning. But that is it. Like, I can't. That's why I saved some actual regular gummy bears.
It tastes like stale chili powder, I guess.
A little worse than
Stale
that.
chili powder and toilet
Like a
cleaner.
regular gummy bear to get that taste out of your mouth.
Sure. Have you ever read the Amazon reviews of the giant bag of the sugar-free Haribo Gold Bears?
No. We're about to.
Oh, thank you.
I just put it down.
Oh, they're so much chewier.
The horror at 3,000 feet. Holy shit.
I love
This is
every
fucking long.
single review.
I think I find a short one.
I really like regular gummy bears a lot.
Me too. I really like the sour worms.
Okay.
I'm still chewing the first one.
Top critical review. One of the worst days of my life. This is from October 11, 2016. I ate half of a 6-ounce bag that I picked up at CVS. They changed the color of the bag. I didn't know. I spent 24 hours in the fetal position on my bathroom floor, repeating, "Please, God, why?" I still don't have an answer.
This is for sugar free.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Why are they
The
so terrible?
sorbitol or the xylitol in it. It's
Oh.
a laxative if you eat enough.
Oh, Jesus. Smells like hell is a headline. It worked like a charm. I bought these after reading the reviews and decided to prank my cousin. It worked like a charm. After eating handfuls, he was on the toilet for days. He continued to eat them, not knowing they were the cause of his explosive diarrhea. Only when he finished the bag did I decide to reveal my secret. Guess what I'm doing to my kids? Stand by for jet propulsion. Did you hear that sonic boom? Yeah, that was me after 3 of these. I'm reading short
I'm
ones.
assuming 3 bags.
Or 3 gummy bears. 5-star review. Help me. 5-star review. Good cleanser.
Oh my god.
1-star review. Not what the picture shows. Was not the Haribo sugar-free gummy bears as picture shows. They were gummy bears from a bulk bin somewhere in New York. Okay. 5 stars. You know what you're getting yourself into at this point. It's all real. Very real. Oh, shit. 5-star review. Tastes just like regular gummy bears. Let me preface this by saying I have a stomach of steel. I work in EMS and live off fast food and cheap Mexican stands, so very few things give me diarrhea. Have you ever been so constipated that your stomach hurts? These will fix the problem in less than an hour.
Oh my god.
I had a cup. Yes, a cup, like measuring cup of these after going more than a week without a poo. Within an hour, I was finally rid of the evil 6-inch log inside of me. It even softened enough that I didn't tear. Oh, God. Probably not the best thing for kids, though. My kids. I've been sitting on my toilet for 5 hours in excruciating pain. 10 out of 10 would purchase again. Holy shit. 5-star review. The perfect revenge candy. 5-star review. Tastes amazing, but hurts. Oh, I guess butt hurts like none other coming out. Perfect for coworkers or friends or enemies, I guess. 1-star
Coworkers are never
review.
gonna trust
I
you
weighed
again.
189 pounds before I ate these. Now I'm a skeleton. Read the longest one. It is the best.
It is.
You know what? We have time. I'm going to read that long top positive review. How about that? Because I need a good laugh. Let me move in a little closer because I'm reading at a weird fucking angle. Okay. This is a 5-star review from June 2nd, 2018. My flight was leaving at 8 in the morning. After awakening and trying to get to the airport, I forgot to grab something to eat. I usually take my time and do things in order, but not this day. I was traveling from Boston to LA home from a work trip. I do it regularly, so nothing was new to me. I stayed in the same hotel and knew the time I needed to leave to get to the airport on time. During my trip, I stopped at a convenience store and saw these gummy bears and thought this would be a perfect gift for my son Charlie. He loves gummy bears and gummy worms. So the morning I was to head back to LA, I slept through my alarm. That never happens. I rushed to get to the hotel and threw these gummies in my carry bag to make it on time to the airport. After speeding and filling up on gas in the rental, I made it to my gate as they were boarding. There's a whole lot of buildup on this.
Mhm.
I get on the plane and head down the aisle to find my window seat near the middle of the plane. I asked politely for the 2 adorable older ladies sitting in the middle and aisle seats if I could pass by to my seat. They obliged. The lady in the middle must have been around 80 years old, so it took her some time to get up and make sure she was holding on to something so she didn't fall as she stepped into the aisle. I thanked them and sat and settled into my seat. Fast forward to 20 minutes as we reach our cruising altitude of around 30,000 feet in the air. As I reach into my carry-on bag to grab my headphones, I see the gummy bears. Since I'm hungry and need something, I decided to open them up and have a few to hold me over until we land. I wanted to save some for my son, so I had maybe 4 or 5. I had 4 or 5 too many, because once the bears had a few minutes to adjust to their new home, they began to work. This is good, Maddie. It started out with a little cramp, which is normal with gassing on a plane. You do not want to fart on a plane, so you hold it in. It is airplane etiquette. I agree. It would come and go over a few times or so I thought nothing of it. Then it got worse. The cramps intensified and the sweating started, and I began to notice older ladies looking over at me. About 30 minutes into eating those bears, my thinking went from, oh, these are just farts, I can hold them, to, oh dear God, not here. I have been a Christian my whole life, and this is the test. If there is a God, please help me leave this plane with my dignity intact. Yes. After waiting for the intense cramp wave to pass, I stood up to jump over these 2 women. I could not wait for them to stand, so I stood up, my back facing them, and tried to shimmy past them. I think a tooth came out because I heard one say, "Oh Lord, was that you?" After reaching the aisle, I waddled to the back of the plane where the least amount of risk would be. To my dismay, it was in use. That left 1 bathroom left in the front. I looked down the aisle and saw my Mount Everest. I had to somehow keep my wet cheeks tighter than Fort Knox whilst waddling forward, whilst praying no one gets out of their seat. After 5 minutes of stop and go, I made it to the bathroom and was pulling my pants down as I entered the bathroom. The door was still unlocked as the sweet release was underway. I thought I died. I thought this was it. Even though I was on the throne confessing my sins, I thought my time was called. I lost count on how many knocks on the door there was. I must have been in there for 45 minutes, but I made it. I washed my hands and threw water on my face to calm me down. Opening the door, I saw the faces looking back at me. Apparently, the seal to the bathroom was not airtight, letting just the slightest airflow from the bathroom to that main cabin possible. There were daughters, mothers, and children looking at me. I could feel their questions and comments. What have you done? We still have 2 hours left. Please divert this plane. As I began walking down, the man in the front row of first class grabbed my arm. He said, "Hey man, where's your seat?" Confused, I told him, and he said, "Go get your stuff, come back and sit here. You need this more than me." I was embarrassed and ashamed. I had a family at home waiting for me. I recommend these bears to anyone, but please eat them responsibly.
That's horrible. That's a lot. That's a lot of
That is a lot. That is a lot. Sweet Jesus. There are some really fucking hilarious reviews on Amazon. I think one of the funniest was I think that was the banana holder or the banana slicer.
The banana saver.
The banana saver. It was some with the banana.
Can I eat more of your bears?
Are they sugar free?
The regular ones or the spicy ones?
The regular ones.
Let me get another one. You can have
Okay. Because those spicy ones are.
ass.
Terrible.
That's why I saved some regular gummy bears.
What's your least favorite flavor?
Of gummy bear?
Yeah.
Do they taste different?
Yes.
I don't know.
Okay. I like the clear ones because they're weird.
You know what I like doing with gummy bears?
Lining them up.
Fold them backwards. It's like they got boobs. Seriously, try it.
No, gummy down.
I'll still eat it. I just don't know where it went.
Hey, you take the gummy bear.
Lost forever. Is it under your shoe somehow? Or is it under the desk?
You take the gummy bear like this, and you fold them backwards, and it's like 2 gummy tits.
What are you talking about? I don't understand.
It's arms.
Oh.
And you fold them backwards, it's like 2 gummy tits.
Oh, I gotcha. Why?
I just realized we have exactly the same purse, and I thought you stole my purse. And
I
was
know.
Very confused.
I
Did you find the gummy bear?
No.
Did it go in your purse?
It's in your purse, probably. That's why I was looking. I didn't realize they bounce.
I'll find it. I don't know.
Eventually.
Like, I don't even see it.
It's gone.
Weird.
It was either clear or yellow.
Yellow. I don't want ants to come to your office.
Oh, I found it. It's
Oh,
right
there it is. Thank you.
You don't know what's on that floor.
I don't think she cares.
Apparently.
Yes, I was about to mention that
What?
comment.
You were about to mention what?
What somebody just commented.
Oh, hang on. I really love the reviews for the 50-gallon drum of lube.
Especially George Takei.
Let's look at a 50-gallon
lube.
drum of lube. Is it on Amazon?
Uh-huh. Is it 50 or 55? I don't know.
Oh, gummy bear boobs.
Yeah, now you got it.
You had to sacrifice one first.
5-hour rule. Exactly.
Okay, let's see. Ideal 55-gallon drum of Clear Glide lubricant.
That's a lot.
It's only $560 though for 55 gallons of lube. That's a lot of butt stuff.
That's a lot of butt stuff.
It's a lot of butt stuff.
How big's that orgy?
Holy shit. Even better than that, the questions. Can I dump this whole thing down the sewer to make global warming happen faster? Because I really just want to wipe out the human race. No, because if you try, the cloud people will come after you. I don't want to ruin your human X-Cloud people relations. But boy, here's over 100% cloud person, and he's a huge ass dick. Oh, God is a huge. Do you sell quantities larger than 55 gallons? I want to make the world silky smooth. Thank you for your interest. The largest quantity we sell in is 55 gallons. Let us know if there's anything we can do to help you with this order. This product functioned perfectly in its role within the centerpiece of the ritual of my regional Daedric cult performed this past Saturday evening. The avian sacrament and the yarn balls functioned well with this lubricant when this lubricant was utilized. Shiogarath was pleased. Sadly, we used all 55 gallons of the product, but we will be purchasing more of this effective fluid. Oh, 5-star review. Couldn't imagine my childhood without it. Perfect for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Not enough lube, otherwise pretty good. 3-star review. Buyer beware. The keywords about excellent hand and pumping action are just clickbait. Same with super fast pulls, which are important to a single guy who has not desire to pay child support. But there is a reason that this Clear Glide lube is so cheap compared to others. Tastes awful. It also burns when it gets in your eyes. Pay the extra and get the Passion Natural water-based lubricant. My girl absolutely hates it, but I still give it 3 stars for the low price and fast delivery. Dear Lord. So you said George Takei did a review of this?
Yeah, it's listed under his name. Whether or not it's him, who knows? But probably.
Oh my.
Oh my. Sulu knows what's up.
Customer review. This one's not that long. Look up Tracy's dog clit stimulant. We'll get to that, Maddie. That's some sick ass fucking Australia shit. We're going to get to that in a minute. So hold your horses. I found the George Takei review. George, should I read it in his voice? Brad and I will be grand marshals at this year's San Diego Pride Parade, and we're looking for just the right touch to add a bit of pizzazz to our experience. So when we stumbled across the Passion Natural water-based lubricant 55-gallon drum, we felt we'd struck gold. Just enough volume to soak an entire parade of spectators, and yet fits easily on our float. Double win. Now, how to spray the lube on excited onlookers. Why? By water pump gun, of course. To test out our delivery mechanism, we purchased a drum for our backyard and set up a slip and slide. I had Brad charged toward me on the slide, and I fired at will. It helped to imagine he was a Klingon bird of prey. Target that explosion and fire. What I didn't expect was that Brad's forward momentum would cause him to crash into me, upending the entire drum along with us. Utter chaos. Our unfortunate cats, who had come out to judge our activities as cats will, were caught in the deluge. Looking like drowned rats, they howled and sped through the yard in hysterical circles, then tried for 10 minutes to climb a tree. Once again, the neighbors thought we'd set something on fire, so the LAFD arrived shortly afterwards. Try explaining any of this to a stranger, especially a hunky one in uniform. Hose me down, I offered. He kindly did, then retrieved our cats out of the tree with only minor scratches to the face. They still aren't speaking to us, by the way. Bottom line, we decided against soaking the Pride revelers lest it create an incident that could upstage us entirely. But we do have a great new weekend fun activity. That is good. It's not Australia. This company's Tracy's dog. Fucked up name, but I'm going to buy high one after reading the review. Okay, Tracy's dog.
I'm scared.
I'm very scared. Tracy's
Don't
dog.
hug me. I'm scared.
Tracy's dog clit stimulator review. Is that the clitoral sucking vibrator?
Oh, Lord.
Okay. Trying to find this one, Maddie. If you have it, see if you can send me a link on the Facist book.
Did you say facist?
Facist. Yeah, Maddie, see if you can find it.
Book.
Tony, the cats can hear your voice and keep looking for you. Oh, that's cute.
Aww.
Yeah, kitty, 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 kitty.
Hi, Sin. Hi, Rick. That's
Oh,
hysterical.
hang on. Oh, that's why. Here we go. Where are you? This vibrator has the funniest review on Amazon. The review. Now, this is, that's exactly what I was looking at. It is I guess part of it goes in and then there's a part that stays out and it creates suction, I guess. Okay. Having read everyone's review, I had high expectations, but with the price being under $50, I wasn't exactly going to be shocked if it was mediocre. A few friends of mine bought it recently and told me of its power. I was warned to take the day off, hydrate, and above all do some stretches. I thought they were being such drama queens. It was delivered within 2 days of ordering. so it's already off to a good start. Opening the very discreet box, instructions say 2.5 hour charge time. Not too bad. I plug this little bad boy in. While the kids are at school waiting for it to charge, killing time reading some erotica, my friend and fellow Queenie recommend because I don't have time to screw around waiting to get into the mood. Oh. I guess that's a disjointed sentence. I have to get the kids in a few hours and I need to be ready to go when this thing's done charging. Tick tock, bitch, tick tock. Welcome to motherhood. Patiently waiting. Patiently waiting me is checking to see if the light has stopped blinking every 10 minutes, like a crackhead waiting for his dealer. After only an hour and a half, solid pink light. Game on. I played with the settings in my hand to test this fine machinery out. The vibration for the G-spot is quite strong. I was impressed with that even before use. Next was the suction. So many levels, it was interesting to see the different patterns and strength. There were 10 levels for clitoral and 10 patterns for G-spot. I've never used a clit suction type stimulator, so I have nothing to compare it to. But looked forward to it nonetheless. It's like bad background on the writing. Time to solo party. I found placement for the clit a bit low for my body shape. It took me a few minutes to get everything where it needed to be. That was a bit time consuming and slightly frustrating. But as with any new toy, it's trial and error. I started the clit one on low, which I barely even felt. Unbeknownst to me, it wasn't lined up 100%. So me being me, I decided to go from 0 to 60 in 3.5. I hit the suction button setting to level 5 or 6 and hit the G-spot button as well. It made a minor adjustment on suction placement. At least I think that's what happened because I'm pretty sure I blacked out. My legs went straight out like those goats who faint when scared. I never came so fast and so hard in my life. I squirted. I have never done that. Luckily, I put a towel down because I hate wet spots. I call that the love swamp. I frantically tried to turn it off, but ended up hitting the buttons like a maniac, sending to even stronger suction and now variant pulses from the G-spot vibrator. And came again. I'm pretty sure I levitated. It was an unending orgasm. This time, my soul left me, and God himself said, "Child, it's not your time. Go back to the little pink light." Mind you, I'm agnostic. I'm brought back to my earthly body after managing to pull it off of me, throwing it across my bed. But it falls to the floor, still buzzing happily away. I shook for 5 minutes. I couldn't get off the bed even if I wanted to. I stared at my ceiling, dazed, trying to remember who I am and what year this is. I get up to clean up and realize in my seizure-like orgasms, I hurt my hip and back. I'm still hobbling 4 hours later.
Aw.
I did not stretch enough. So in conclusion, this met and exceeded expectations. Hydrate. Make sure you don't have to do anything that involves decisions or brain power for the rest of the day. And for the love of God, stretch like you were about to run the 500-meter dash. That is fucking brilliant, Maddie. Fucking brilliant. That is fucking crazy. But it makes you wonder if, like, is it that legit? Unfortunately for you, it was priced at $36, but since the surge in popularity, it's now $59. I wonder.
Thanks, reviewer.
See, I don't think it has that actual brand. Like, I'm legit looking for that brand. There's devices that look similar. Somebody come in?
No.
No.
There's a noise. I think it was
Just
just
a ghost.
Yeah, there's a click that happens over there. Let's see if I can find one of these. I'm intrigued.
Might not be on Amazon, but
Yeah, I'll find it.
is that on the Black Friday deals?
No, it's not. Honey, I got you a vibrator. It was on sale. Oh, it was on sale. All right, good. Read all the reviews, and they were all brilliant. I'll check them all out. We got to move on, but that was awesome. Kitty cat.
We should add a new segment
Yeah, what's
about like funny Amazon reviews. I didn't eat all of them.
Amazon reviews are the best.
Yeah, like funny Amazon reviews.
Yes, they are. Yeah. So, You do 20 questions.
Yes.
Held the phone. All right, Tony. We have 20. It's actually like 22 questions. But we'll call it 20 questions for the sake of liking round numbers. Some of these questions range from deep and philosophical to light and topical. You ready?
I'm always ready.
Are you afraid? Are you afraid of these questions?
Should I be?
I don't know. Should you be?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah.
Number 1. What is your non-alcoholic drink of choice?
Non-alcoholic? Shit. Cream soda.
Ooh,
That's a very unique answer.
that is.
That's a very unique answer.
Oh, thank you.
And a couple weeks ago, I was like really craving it.
I'm craving it right now. Thanks.
Which is the best brand, though?
Dr. Brown's.
Yes.
Yes. Not as easy to find, but so worth it.
Yes. Number 2, favorite color.
Purple. Wait, shit. I'm Tony. Red.
Yes.
Yes, and or duh.
Number 3, dog or cat.
Cat.
Meow.
Meow, meow, meow.
Number 4, what is the strangest job you ever had?
Oh, Costco tech support.
Seriously?
Yeah, you buy Jesus. You buy something at Costco and you get like free tech support for life. I don't know if it's the same still, but I was the call center that did that, and Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Cheese and rice.
Cheese and rice.
Oof.
Cheez-Its.
Cheese it.
Cheez-Its Christmas. All right. Number 5. What is your biggest fear?
Probably forgetting my lyrics on stage or something like that. Something boring.
I don't know. Forgetting your lyrics on stage is pretty fucking. That's a legit fear. Like, I get it.
Think about it and you pee a little. It's fine.
Wow, that does work. Number 6. What is your guilty pleasure song? The one song you'll rock the fuck out to, but if you stop at a light, you got to like lower the radio or roll up the windows because you're embarrassed by it.
I called her on the phone and I touched herself. Have you ever heard it? I called her on the phone. She touched
No.
herself. Oh my God.
No.
Wow.
I'll have to listen to it. Who sings it?
Say anything. It's
Oh.
called Wow, I Can Get Sexual Too.
Oh, all right. Number 7. What fictional character do you most identify with?
Tony Stark.
You know he's dead, right?
I know. I just watched Endgame like 3 days ago, actually.
I didn't watch it. As a matter of fact, I spoiled it on the Facebook, and people actually blocked me and unfriended me over it. And I don't care because I don't care.
Listen, as a comic nerd, that movie can suck my dick. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Number 8. Vanilla or chocolate?
Chocolate.
Okay. Number 9. Your go-to comfort food, the one food that makes you feel all warm and fuzzy inside.
I'm going to say something real weird. Tuna casserole.
Girl, yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
I would say that's weird, but it's really not.
It's
I mean, it's a weird
delicious.
dish. It's a weird dish, but it's not necessarily weird to pick that as a comfort because that's what it is. It's a comfort food.
I like it with cheese and broccoli and stuff.
I haven't even thought about broccoli.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Next time.
Broccoli.
Crumble up Ritz crackers on top.
Ooh,
I haven't tried that.
Do it.
that's good it's good on top of mac and cheese.
Ritz crackers.
Yeah.
I like Ritz crackers, but my mac and cheese is hard to top. I know we've had this conversation.
We're gonna have a
before.
mac and cheese off. We are legit gonna have a mac and cheese.
Maybe that's
off.
what I'll bring to Thanksgiving, not dinner.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You know what I'm bringing to Thanksgiving dinner?
What?
Myself. We're gonna get to that in a minute.
Okay.
Oh,
Because you a snack.
Damn right I am. But then again, by weight, I'm actually like a full
Yes.
meal. And dessert. Rrr.
You're an American size snack.
There we go. Fat American. What are you saying? I'm fat?
No.
It's all right. Everybody else does. What is your favorite cheesy movie?
Oh, that's really hard. I love all the American Pie movies. They're all terrible. They're all
Hell
great.
yeah. Stifler's mom.
Stifler's mom.
Number 11. What is your favorite literary work?
H.P. Lovecraft, Cats of Ulthar.
Okay.
It's about cats that kill somebody.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool.
Pretty sure I said that one right. Do it.
I want to read it.
Cats are dicks because they push stuff.
The people deserve to.
Oh, well, most people do.
I was about to knock something off of your desk.
Just what? Here, take the poop emoji. Knock the shit off the
Knock
desk.
the shit off.
I was
Knock the shit
actually,
off.
I was gonna knock the paper towels, but
That
I'm
would
like,
be
no, my
such
knock,
a
it'll probably
mess.
actually just start like rolling and I'll
Yeah,
ruin
it's
all of it.
Not gonna go that far.
You'd be surprised.
Let's see, literary work. If you could have lived through any time period, what time period and why?
Oh man, it's a hard one when you're like
That's
hella
what she said.
gay. The 20s,
The Roaring 20s.
because it was real gay.
Okay.
He's
But-
just gonna chew on that one for a minute.
I don't know if it was gay. It was fashionable.
One
but
of
then
the
again,
first drag kings existed in the
Okay.
20s. So
All right.
Gladys Bentley.
okay.
History lesson.
I already knew about this before, but I've been like really into like teddy girl aesthetic. So do you know what teddy girls are?
No.
Okay, so in the 40s,
I
I think
feel
it
bad.
was. No, it's okay. So in like the 40s, when the women started working, there was this group of women who they were like the first, maybe it was in the early 50s, and it was coming off of the 40s. I'm bad about my time periods right now, but it was this group
Okay.
of girls that they were wearing trousers and
Oh my
And a
God,
bow.
the scandal.
I know, and bow ties and like vests and newsboy caps and things like that. And it was
Yes.
so they were like the predecessors to the beatniks.
Well,
So-
one thing I saw today,
That
the,
is
the
awesome.
one that there's two left. I can't get my hand
You
in
should
there.
Google
guys have
teddy
them.
girls.
There's two in there.
You can't get your hand in the bag? Is that what you just said?
Yeah, I gotta dip it in the 5 gallon drum of lube to get it in there and get the whole fist in.
That's fun.
Thank you.
That one YouTube channel I talked about, Hollywood Graveyard.
Yeah.
He's shooting a new video. I sent you the Twilight Zone one. He's shooting a new one. He put out a casting call for anyone with 1930s era clothing. I know, but it's in LA though. Yeah, I know it's sad, right? Because I've been like, I'll
Both
fucking
of us just like perked up.
Yeah.
pointy boobs. Wait, no, those are 50s. Pointy boobs were the 50s.
Well,
Time period. What is your adult beverage of choice?
Tequila sunrise.
Tequila sunrise.
Tequilas. Anything with tequila in it.
One
really.
tequila, two tequila, three tequila floor.
If you a bitch.
Yeah.
I'm a bitch. I can't drink tequila.
I like tequila a lot.
Just the smell of it. I'll drink whiskey like it's fucking water, though.
See, for me, it's Fireball. There's always that one alcohol where you almost died one time.
It was tequila.
Fireball.
I drank a whole handle of Sauza tequila straight up
Why?
because I can.
That's like a cheap tequila too.
I know.
It is.
But I drank the whole fucking thing and kept it down. But after that, I just couldn't drink it.
Hmm.
Like any kind of tequila, just
I'll
the
never
only
drink
tequila I was
Fireball
able
again.
to stomach was Cuervo came out with Black Medallion, they called it. And it was tequila aged in whiskey barrels.
Oh,
So it
wow.
had that whiskey-ish flavor.
Hmm.
That I could tolerate. Everything else was just gross to me.
Yeah, no, I just drink whatever tequila is in front of me.
That works. Number 14. Now, if your significant other gave you a free pass to nail any celebrity, they have to be a willing participant. No Bill Cosbying. I know. Who would your pick be?
I have to find a gay one.
You can do whatever you want. It's 2019. Whatever melts your butter. Everybody dunks their Oreo cookie in a different way.
If she were bisexual, I'd say Pink.
She's
She's
not.
not.
Wait, is she?
I think.
I thought she
But
was.
she's married.
Yeah,
So?
with kids, but
That's-
like I'm pretty sure she's still bi though.
I mean, yeah, no, you're bisexual no matter what, but she's married.
Well, no,
But I
you
just
had,
wanna
you
know
had a
that
free pass.
answer.
You had a free pass, and she'd be a
Free
willing
pass.
participant.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
in
Oh,
the
I thought you said
hypothetical
she
situation,
had to be to make the hypothetical situation.
no,
Gotcha.
no,
No, she has to be willing, but
Yeah.
she can be whatever she wants.
Part of the fantasy is you can't like rape Scarlett Johansson. That would be not cool.
We should probably change
I'd
that
sleep
phrasing
with
to
her
just
if
be
she
like it
didn't
has to be
speak.
consensual.
Yeah,
In a hy-
consensual. That's the word.
Yeah, in a hypothetical
Well, that's what I mean
consensual
by willing.
situation.
That's what I mean
Yeah.
by
Yeah.
willing participant.
We
Um,
words.
Okay,
Okay.
Why mini word when one word good?
it's true. Where celebrity free pass number 15. What is your dream car?
2008 Lotus Exige S240.
You realize how unreliable those are, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Listen, I'm driving a Dodge Dart. I understand.
Oh, all right. Well.
Reliability.
What year is a Dodge Dart?
2015.
Okay, yeah, that's after it was Mercedes-Benz.
Mm-hmm.
One of my friends, I have a Jeep, and my friend keeps busting my balls calling it a Fiat, except my Jeep was from the Mercedes era. So
It was,
there
yeah.
are Mercedes-Benz parts on my Jeep.
Yeah, mine's made of I found out there's like duct tape around some things in the engine. It's fine.
That's cool. That's
Bought
how,
it used.
That's how you got to get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you got to get it fixed.
It's fine.
Number 16. What is the first album you ever remember buying?
Buying or pirating?
What is the first album you
Whatever.
fully
The first
acquired?
intentionally acquired. Just like I need that album. You went and obtained that album through whatever means.
The earliest I can remember would be probably Green Day's American Idiot.
LimeWire,
That came out on my
Napster, or
birthday.
My
Kazaa.
LimeWire, my mom's friend got it for me.
okay.
I liked
So-
Kazaa.
Kazaa gave my
Kazaa.
wife's computer full-blown AIDS.
Probably.
Like seriously, gave that computer fucking the
My friend had
full-blown
like
AIDS.
20 toolbars from LimeWire. I was like, do you
God.
know how easy it is for that not to happen?
Oh, I miss downloading. I still rip music. Who am I talking about? I still download and rip music.
YouTube.
No, stop. Shh. This is publicly viewable.
I don't.
You don't want
I don't-
Metallica coming after you and Lars getting all like, you need to pay for that stuff. And you
I
shut the
don't-
fuck up, Lars.
I don't make any money off of it, and I do not own the rights to this content.
There you go.
Disclaimer.
Same. I don't make any money, clearly.
Let's see. Dream Car, first album. What is the social cause you most stand for?
How about we all just stop being dicks to each other?
No dicks 2020.
No dicks 2020. That's my presidential
No
platform.
being dicks.
No being dicks
'Cause
2020.
this has kind of grown on me over the past 41 years, and I don't want to lose it. So,
So
we're not
is
going to go with
mine.
no dicks. See? We're not going to go with no dicks. We're going to go with no being dicks.
I paid a good $20 for this thing.
Don't be a dick 2020.
Yep.
Well, how big is it? Because if it's only $20, I might want to upgrade.
This big.
Okay.
It's flaccid. I don't know.
No, it's
I think
flaccid.
it's
It's
the
flaccid. It's flaccid. Now it's erect.
I think it's the 5-inch packer. I don't remember.
Oh, shit. Number 18. What is your favorite video game?
Of all time.
Yeah.
Listen, the original PlayStation Lara Croft Tomb Raider.
All right.
Childhood.
Yes. Mine is Tetris because I'm old.
Shit, you right. Or anything on the Nintendo 64, let's be honest.
I'm older than that.
I know.
I'm older than that, but what's weird is the first video game console I ever owned, like myself, was a Nintendo Wii.
Really?
Mhm.
Yeah, I had the original Nintendo just because it was in the house.
Yeah, I was never into. My brothers had it, but I love Tetris.
Yeah, I just owned the PS2.
Number
Myself.
19. What would you say your dream job is?
My dream job would be being a singer,
Okay.
but working in tech,
All right. Like IT tech or coding or.
cybersecurity.
Ah.
I want to be a penetration tester.
They sell a 55-gallon anyway.
I want that to be on my list of work supplies.
Number 20. What? I'm sorry. Number 9. Yeah, number 19 was dream job. Number 20. What is the most interesting, crazy, weird, bizarre fact about Tony Tesla? I'm sure there's more than one.
Oh, Jesus.
Leave him out of this. He's just hanging out. Leave him alone.
Sorry. Interesting weird fact would probably be I've cultivated this motherfucking personality since I was in high school. And I think the worst part of this personality is it's just me, except more of a dick.
And you just said no being dicks.
I know.
So,
I'm
Tony,
a hypocrite. The
stop being
worst
a
part
dick.
is I'm a hypocrite.
That makes it funnier.
Yes, it is. And I keep my dick in a little bag in my suitcase. So sometimes I just whip it out and flip it around,
Okay. Smack it up, flip it, rub it down.
throw it at people.
I have thrown dildos at people. You know that happened at a Buffalo
They
Bills
hurt.
football game.
What?
Somebody threw a dildo out on the field. Like on camera, you can see it was big. They call it the Bildo. Somebody threw a dildo out on the field. And the commentator's like, oh, I think there's a flag on the play. And they kind of panned over to it and then panned away.
We can't show that on TV.
And the final question that I actually have two questions. Second to last question. Is the earth round or flat?
I mean, I'd hope it's round. Otherwise, I've been lied to my whole life.
True. Fair enough. That's called helicoptering.
And if it's flat, then cats would have pushed everything off.
That's true. Because cats are dicks.
Cats are dicks.
And the final question I have for you, iPhone or Android?
Well, Android.
I like you.
Thank you.
You're cool. You
I'm
can
not a
stay.
sheeple.
I feel like the majority of our guests have Android except for like 2.
That's because most of our guests are smart. Actually, I think one of the most offensive things was when we had Christy in here, Christy Monroe.
Yeah.
She's like, I said that I'm an Android. She's like, oh, is it because you're poor? Like, well, that's one reason, but that's one reason. But I don't like overpaying for the same shit.
Mhm.
Hey, latest Samsung's coming out. Awesome, all new shit. Latest iPhone's coming out. Yeah, all that shit already came out on the Samsung.
Yeah.
Even the screens on the new iPhones are made by Samsung.
And you know the best part? Look at this. What's this magical
Is that
thing?
an
Is it a
SD
headphone
card?
jack?
Oh, headphone jack.
Oh yeah, for real.
Headphone jacks, SD cards,
Mhm.
micro SD cards, expandable memory, flash, and not fucking sucking Steve Jobs' teat. Nicole,
Yeah.
you have a question.
Tony,
Hi.
take us through a typical day in the life of Tony Tesla.
Well, I get up, I pray to the good Lord Satan. No, just kidding.
You don't have to.
You don't have to. To actually get into this shit, I spend 3 or 4 hours drawing on my face, crying a little bit, taking it off, drawing it back on, crying a little more, and fixing it again. And then just saying fuck it and turning into 2007 emo aesthetic.
Yeah.
Try and put on my dick, fail 26 times.
Trust Staples.
I have not tried Staples, but that'll be my next thing.
There you go.
Shove myself into some leather pants, duct tape my titties, and call it a day. They're not even duct taped right now. I'm lying. I have a binder today. Duct tape was too much work. And then I go pick on children.
Nice. Sort of creepy. Can't lie.
I had to throw something weird
Sort
at
of
the
creepy,
end.
but that's all right.
Just
And
imagine
still
you walking
girlfriends.
down the street, just like pushing children off the sidewalk.
Like
Exactly
little
what
kid,
it is.
I could picture like the little kid with the giant lollipop. You're going to take the first lick of it, and you grab it, take a bite, throw it on the ground.
Fuck, I could watch kids falling off bikes all day.
Yeah. So Thanksgiving's coming. You guys got any fancy plans for Thanksgiving?
Eating.
It's a damn good idea.
No,
No?
make a tiki torch. I mean, not make a tiki torch. Install tiki torches in my back patio.
You a white supremacist with tiki torches?
Yes.
I busted
I'm
my
not.
father-in-law's balls
not.
with that. He had one in his living room, like a brand new one in his living room. And I kept telling him, that, like white supremacists carry tiki torches, and I'd point at it. And he'd make
I think it's hilarious because they're like from tiki.
I like tiki torches, and I'm not a white supremacist.
I know, I do too. I just like fire. I
fucking
am a
hate white
pyro,
people.
so
Yeah, true.
eh,
True.
fire.
If I could have fire, but I live in an apartment, so
Yeah,
You
it's
can
frowned
have-
upon generally.
Are you first floor?
yeah.
So have like a tiny little like portable fire pit on your patio or something.
There was an incident, not
Oh.
my incident.
Okay.
Depending on where it can be highly illegal in a multifamily dwelling.
Oh, never mind. Fine. Sorry.
People have
Don't listen to
barbecue
me.
grills still.
Yeah, they're not supposed to most
they're not.
places. So no fancy plans.
No.
Nothing? What's your favorite Thanksgiving food?
Stuffing, not
Yes.
dressing.
Yes.
Stuffing.
Who calls it dressing?
Midwesterners.
Well, no, there actually is a difference. If it's in the bird, it's stuffing. If it's in a pan, it's dressing.
Okay,
No.
either one.
Yeah.
Both stuffing.
I still call them stuffing
Yeah,
because
so everything.
like it's like the same ingredients.
Exactly. The only difference is it's not stuffed up the bird's ass.
I also really like mashed potatoes, but only good mashed potatoes. None of that powdered box shit. Get that shit away from me.
I'll
See-
eat any kind of mashed potato. I'm Irish.
All right. So, like with me, it's stuffing, gravy, turkey. That's it. I don't care about anything else. You can shove the sweet potato casserole with the marshmallow. Actually, I eat the marshmallows. Fuck the sweet potato. I eat the marshmallows.
What's your least favorite Thanksgiving traditional food? Oh, I really like cranberry sauce too, by the way.
Cranberry sauce, depending on the like if it's real cranberry sauce, then yeah. If it's like the one that comes out of a fucking can and it's all in one block and it's still the shape of the can with the ridges and everything,
I feel like
that one's gross.
both of them have their time and place.
I'm not a fan of the canned one. It's just, man, it's cranberry jelly. Just call it what it is. It's
Yeah,
not
Yeah.
cranberry
the canned
sauce. It's
one.
cranberry jelly. But homemade cranberry sauce, like good homemade cranberry sauce, oh Lord,
The stuffing and the mashed potatoes and the cranberry sauce all mixed together is literally my favorite thing.
nice.
Yes. You want to hear some weird shit?
Go for it.
All right, so my fiance is probably cringing right now if she's listening. We have this thing called Christmas Jello because I am from West Virginia and my grandma grew up in the 30s, 40s. So with the layer of lime Jello, a layer of, I believe, lemon Jello with cottage cheese and pineapple. Stick with me. A layer of
Sounds like ambrosia salad.
basically a
Okay.
layer of red cherry. I want to say Jello.
Okay.
Then you let that all solidify, do whatever the hell Jello does, whatever magic. You put it on a piece of lettuce, and put a dollop of mayonnaise, and that is Christmas Jello.
You lost me at
That-
mayonnaise and Jello.
See,
I mean mayonnaise. And
I like all of those
Lettuce.
ingredients. I like all of those ingredients, just not together.
guys, there's an E. coli recall on romaine lettuce. Don't eat it.
Yeah,
Oh, we use iceberg on poor.
Okay.
me too. See, salad is dangerous. I'm gonna make some bacon. Matt has never eaten turkey. What the actual? Well, you're in Australia.
Do y'all eat kangaroos?
No,
or
they
like
eat they eat emus. Yeah, they eat emus and ostriches. I think
Didn't y'all like lose a war against some emos? What emus?
emos or emus.
Emus.
I just imagined a bunch of My Chemical Romance fans like
I'm on the front
Sauntering.
line. Like, you won't lose.
they're like sauntering towards the.
He's never eaten turkey. That's fucking crazy, man.
It's really weird.
Like I mean, it's a traditional American Thanksgiving thing, but turkeys exist like a lot of places. I know they eat them in England. I think. I don't know. I would have assumed that went to Australia too. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if you saw the meme, Maddie, but somebody posted one. I guess somebody was going through Australian customs. They asked if they had a criminal record, and the person asked, "Well, do I still need one?" Because it used to be a jail,
Yeah.
penile colony. Fuck emu. They are not cowbirds.
What?
Cowbirds?
Fuck emu. They are not cowbirds. That's what he said. Emu like E-E-E-E-M-M-M-M-M-Y-Y-Y-Y-O-U. I have eaten kangaroo, so have I. I have eaten kangaroo. I've eaten crocodile. I've eaten emu. I don't think I've actually ever eaten crocodile. I've eaten alligator. I've eaten a lot of alligator. It's delicious. I've eaten emu.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've eaten ostrich. I've had it. I've had deep fried, and I've had the jerky style.
The majority of the weird animals I've eaten were in jerky style.
Yeah,
Yeah, pretty much.
majority of the ones I've eaten were deep fried. I mean, you can deep fry a fucking shoe and it'll taste good.
That's true.
That
You
is
could
true.
deep fry stick of butter, apparently.
Yeah.
Well, here's what ends up happening. You've never had it then?
No.
It's they like thick coat it, and when they fry it, the butter melts and melts into the breading, so you have like a very buttery dough.
I'm a pass.
Try it.
Oh,
Rattlesnake ovaries may be the most delicious thing you ever eat, but you will not know unless you try it.
I'd
So
rather
try
eat
it.
rattlesnake ovaries than fried butter.
Same.
Any
I'd rather
day.
eat pretty much a lot of things.
I would always try it. But
I
then again,
have
I'm
to
a
think
fat
about.
guy.
See, I always think about how these things are going to make me feel,
I'll
and
eat
I
a
know
pig's
I'm gonna
ass
feel
if you cook
sick
it
for
right.
like 3 days.
From
If
the
I eat
rooter
a
to the
stick
tutor.
of fried butter, I'm gonna be sick for 3 days, and I don't want that.
You don't eat the whole thing. You take a taste of it to see if you like it. I'm not saying eat a whole stick of fried butter. I'm saying taste it.
I knew a girl who used to eat butter as a child, and now she has cancer 3 different ways.
Sounds accurate.
I knew a girl who got a frozen hot dog. No, that didn't happen.
That happened at our high school.
No, it didn't. It happened at everybody's high school.
No, there was a video and it had her high school flag in the background.
That's gross.
Yep. It's like, oh, that's an urban legend. Oh God. The trauma returns. You good there?
Yeah. Just dying. Just
Um,
dying over here in the corner.
So yeah, I'm a big fan. Thanksgiving used to be like one of my favorite holidays. I'm kind of like, the older I get, the less I like every holiday.
Matt says it's MU, not emu. Moo. MU.
Oh, that's what emu. That's what emu.
Is it
Eem?
eam or M? MU.
I thought it was
Yeah.
email.
Well, with that many e's, I would assume it's long e sound, so it's emu.
Emu.
Mu, not
e.
emu. Yeah, I said emu.
Emu.
I said emu.
Oh, okay. So he's yelling at you, not me. Thank God. And by the way, Matt, one of the other things I love to have at Thanksgiving are biscuits, not scones. Biscuits, American goddamn red, white, and blue motherfucking biscuits, motherfucker.
I was watching an
Flaky.
Australian movie.
Flaky and buttery.
I was watching an Australian movie and they said scone.
Oh,
And then I remembered how Maddie says
Yeah.
it because he said scone.
I know, and I say scone.
Scone.
It's not scone.
It's scone.
Scone.
Like SKON.
Yeah. Seriously.
That's how like most other places in the world say say scone, SCONE. They pronounce it scone.
Yep.
Oh.
Well, just like the island CAY. What's that? How's that pronounced?
K.
Okay.
Key.
What did you say?
Key. Like KEY. It's
No,
pronounced
spelled it how?
CAY.
Oh, key.
It's
K.
pronounced key, not K.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, it's all semantics and always up to semantics. They are scones, spelled scone but pronounced scone.
Here we go again.
You could be like a Minnesota Vikings fan and yell "Skull." I'm not gonna do that. Not gonna do that. I can't believe you've never had turkey though. That's one thing you got to have. Hyacinth make you turkey when you come to the United States, and if you can get it fried, deep fried turkey.
Are you sure that they won't let us send him jerkies?
That's actually, Maddie. That's the one thing I was asking you. There are a whole lot of prohibitions on sending foodstuffs to Australia, and we were going to send you some foodstuffs, some jerkies and stuff. Can we get away with sending it? Is it will they check if we just send small packages? What's the deal on that? Let me know. I needs to know that. I got to know that. So you going anywhere for Thanksgiving? Staying home?
I was invited to my friend's house, but
Okay.
we'll probably stay home because I'm a loser.
Not a loser. You want to go to my sister's house? You
To
can go
your
and I'll stay
sister's?
here. Yeah.
I'll go
I'm
to
just
your
kidding.
I'll go to your sister's house. I'll just be like, "Hey guys, I'm Roger," and they'll be like, you're not," and I'm like, "I totally am."
We knew you were a girl is probably what they'll say. No, actually, I'm kind of looking forward to it this year. Last year's Thanksgiving was weird. This year, going up to Cynthia's, and I don't have to cook a fucking thing.
Why are you looking at me like that, Tony?
Getting comfortable there.
Yes.
Yeah, why not? I don't have to cook a fucking thing, so I'm looking forward to that. And we're gonna go to her house for Thanksgiving dinner. Then we're gonna go to St. Augustine for some kind of like light tour,
I want to do
Christmas
that.
light thing.
I want to
Well,
go to
that
St.
sounds cool.
Augustine.
Yeah, and then I'm staying in a hotel up there, and I'm coming home.
You should go see my
family.
family's house when you're in St. Augustine. You should like pass by and be like, "Hey, that's where Nicole's history family is."
Yeah, Matt, like I was reading, like I can't send jerky, I can't send anything that's got nut seeds, I can't send fresh fruit. There's like a whole list of shit I can't send. It's like I can send you like Lucky Charms. That's like kind of it. Are you jerking the microphone off?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Wait, what? I do have titties.
Would you like a bra?
Nah, mine are still perky at 41. They're hairy, but they're kind of perky. Kind of impressed with that.
Just got to wax.
Nah, it's like my own sweater. So it's almost time for the wind down. Tony Tesla,
Yes, hello.
where can people see you? Where can we find you on the internets?
You can find me on Facebook under Tony Tesla. Just look for the one with all the makeup on the face. Instagram at King Tony.
You said that like as if there's another Tony Tesla.
I mean, I haven't looked recently.
Okay.
Not another drag king Tony Tesla, but
All
who
right.
knows? It's a popular name,
Wh-
Tesla.
Where are you performing anytime soon in the near future?
On December 13th, I will be at Iberian Rooster in St. Petersburg for our Star Wars show.
Iberian Rooster, the old Portuguese cock.
Listen, that Portuguese food's great.
It is. But the Iberian Peninsula is where Portugal is located.
Yes,
So it's the Portuguese cock.
Portuguese cock.
Any other dates coming up?
Not that I know of right now. Just
All right.
kind of taking it as it goes.
Fair enough. Everybody, make sure you follow her on the social media. Very important. Like, share, subscribe to everything.
Thanks, guys.
Nicolio.
Whoop whoop whoop. Sorry. You can find me tomorrow bartending at the Villaggio Cinema all day from 11 a.m. for your Thanksgiving Eve festivities. On Friday, you can catch me slinging drinks and finding books at Barnes & Noble in Carrollwood for Black Friday all day. I'll be belly dancing at Acropolis in South Tampa at 7 p.m. And then next week on December 6th and 7th, I will be performing with Hora Loca and Gypsy Aaron on at Whiskey North on the 6th and at Bonbon in Sarasota on the 7th. And then Friday and Saturday, December 13th and 14th, you can catch Tony Tesla and myself, as well as a bunch of other people at HBC, Hallucination Before Christmas, in the castle in Ybor. And yeah, that's right.
I don't know what gender I'm going to be for that, so I didn't mention it.
Oh, they'll probably have you as femme. Just so you
Yeah,
know.
I figured.
So they'll probably have you as femme.
Less work.
Yeah.
So or
Really?
not. I mean, the first year that I was there, I was a vampire, and the second year I was a puppet. So
Oh, I mean.
Like
the
how
makeup.
much of a puppet were you? Because
like I was holding a puppet.
okay.
Like I was holding
Okay.
a giant puppet. I
Because what goes on in my head, I mean, you don't want to know what goes on in my head.
I was
But
man.
we'll
I
just-
was lady handling a puppet. I was a puppet handler.
Okay, puppet handler is a little bit different than a puppet because I'm thinking like Jeff Dunham with somebody like fucking
No.
working the whole hand up there. You know what I mean?
No, that was I had a stick up Zero's butt.
All right.
Oh,
All right.
Yeah.
you needed that gal in the loop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
55
Was that
gallons
what was that? Katie's dog? Is that
Oh, Tracy's.
Tracy's dog?
Yeah.
Weird name for a fucking dildo company. Seriously.
right?
Oh yeah. So
I've
then
seen
on
some
the
shit on the internet.
December 20th at Gaspar's Grotto, and then on December 27th and 28th, I got a bunch of stuff. Find me on the Instagram, NIKOLE_Raven, Nicole_Raven, like the bird.
Caw-caw.
Because I always post stuff. You can find me. You can buy stuff from me. You can watch me on the internet.
Nice.
Yeah.
I got to give a thank you to Taurus, local comedian Taurus. He had me on the show last Wednesday, which I was not able to make. I got stuck working, so I had to be that guy and flake out of the show last fucking minute, like night of, which I hate when people do that to me. But he knows I feel bad. I really feel bad about it. So I do appreciate him putting me on the show. He's going to put me on another one in the future. Aside from that, I don't think I have any shows scheduled for December that are public shows. Just check my schedule real quick. I mean, next Tuesday, you could see me in my dermatologist's office. I'm finally going to see a dermatologist, by the way.
USF?
No.
That's where mine is.
Yeah. But it's been way too fucking long. I'm going to try and get decrusted. Calendar.
Crusted.
Yeah, I have my hands are all crusty, my elbows, psoriasis, bad shit.
Yeah.
The only date I have booked for the month of December is with my dermatologist. So I got that going for me, which is nice. Just a heads up, kids, on Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve, we will not be doing a regular live show. We're gonna, I think people should spend time with their families. Christmas Eve, there will be nothing. I'm not doing anything. And on New Year's Eve, I may go live from Sugar Walls. We'll see. There's something I wanted to do because we're getting into the holiday season. So I may go live New Year's Eve, just for shits and giggles from my house, and we'll see how that goes. But since we are coming up on the holiday season, I'm gonna play us out with a song that we usually don't play out on. I'm gonna play it through the speaker so Tony could hear it. We're getting in the holiday season, so the FUBAR official Christmas song, The 12 Kinks of Christmas. I'm going to leave you out with that. Everybody have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Don't overeat and don't talk about politics
Or religion.
or religion unless it's your goal to save money this year. Talk about politics and religion. Everybody will hate you. Less Christmas presents you have to buy.
It's my
See?
method.
Yeah, absolutely. So on that note, I'm going to play it. Tony, we appreciate you coming in. You
Thank
are
you for
welcome back.
having me.
You are welcome back anytime.
Yes.
Nicole, you're welcome back anytime as well because you're fucking awesome.
Thank you.
So on that note, I'm going to play FUBAR and then we're going to go out. So stand by for the 12 Kinks of Christmas.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me an infection that burns when I pee. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 rubber fists and an infection that burns when I pee. On the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 3 cup burritos, 2 rubber fists, and an infection that burns when I pee. On the 4th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 angry hand jobs, 3 cock burritos, 2 rubber fists, and an infection that burns when I pee. On the 5th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 5 steel cock rings, 4 angry handjobs, 3 copperitos, 2 rubber fists, and an affection that burns when I pee. On the 6th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 6 giant butt plugs, 5 steel cock rings, 4 angry handjobs, 3 copperitos, 2 rubber fists, and an infection that burns when I pee. On the 7th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 7 strippers stripping, 6 giant butt plugs, 5 steel cock rings, 4 angry handjobs, 3 copperitos, 2 rubber fists, and an infection that burns when I pee. On the 8th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 8 prostate milking, 7 strippers stripping, 6 giant butt plugs, 5 steel cock rings, 4 angry handjobs, 3 copperitos, 2 rubber fists, and an infection that burns when I pee. On the 9th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 9 jars of KY, 8 prostate milking, 7 strippers stripping, 6 giant butt plugs, 5 steel cock rings, 4 angry handjobs, 3 copperitos, 2 rubber fists, and an infection that burns when I pee. On the 10th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 10 lesbos licking, 9 jars of KY, 8 prostate milking, 7 strippers stripping, 6 giant butt plugs, 5 steel cock rings, 4 angry handjobs, 3 copperitos, 2 rubber fists, and an infection that burns when I pee. On the 11th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 11 bondage outfits, 10 lesbos licking, 9 jars of KY, 8 prostate milking, 7 strippers stripping, 6 giant butt plugs, 5 steel cock rings, 4 angry handjobs, 3 copperitos, 2 rubber fists, and an infection that burns when I pee. On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 12 fanny floggings, 11 bondage outfits, 10 lesbos licking, 9 jars of KY, 8 prostate milking, 7 strippers stripping, 6 giant butt plugs, 5 steel cock rings, 4 angry handjobs, 3 copperitos, 2 rubber fists, and an infection that burns when I pee. Have a very FUBAR Christmas, boys and girls.
Fubar out.